Well, hello there. I have to do something with my dog, I think, before I can start. Yeah, give me 1 second. Carrot! Hey, Carrot. Come here, baby. Hey, Carrot, come here. You want a treat? I give it to you. Come on. Come on. Come. Hey! Come here. Want a greenie? You want a greenie? No greenie? Whatever. Then be quiet. Don't like to listen. Hello there. So, yes, I said what I said. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. A couple times. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here with me. Keep in mind it's a general reading, which means it may or may not resonate with you. The only thing I ask is that you hit the like and subscribe. It helps the algorithms. All right. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, there's some kind of refusal or rejection here. The Four of Cups. What is this? Refusal, rejection here? Options, okay? All right, so somebody treated you like you were some kind of option. They wasn't ready, okay? They wasn't ready. All right, they wasn't ready. What is this? Yeah, there's some kind of inner conflict here that's going on about some kind of opportunity. And somebody seems like they can't seem to move on or get out of something here. There's some kind of inner conflict about some kind of opportunity. Like somebody feels like they should have done something different or something like that. And also somebody feels like, they wish that you didn't get to calmer waters or something like that. What is this? I want to say something, but I don't until I get the card. So let me see. I mean, I kind of already know, but let me see what this is right here. Okay, what is this? This right here? Oh, the devil card wanted to come out. Yeah, and a financial abuser. Somebody was getting ready to financially abuse you in some kind of way, maybe make you dependent so you can't, like get you in a trap situation or something like that. Is that what it is? Because they feel like a fucking loser that needs to control people or something. With this King of Pentacles in reverse, somebody is like tries to control, manipulate people with their money, trying to get somebody like hooked or something. Something about being hooked on something here. Somebody wanted you to be hooked on their D as well, or something like that. Like they're full of themselves. They really think that they're somebody or something like that, and they didn't want you to get to calmer waters. But this is a freaking devil, even though the devil card isn't out here. It's the same thing as the devil, because you see that star down there? You see that pentacle in reverse. And when the pentacle is in reverse, this is the same thing as the devil card. This guy works for the devil, all right? Because he is a financial abuser. Any financial abusers work for the devil. The pentacle in reverse. That pentacle that you see in reverse, that's the devil. The devil card is the only card that has a pentacle in reverse when it's upright. That means all the other cards, all the other pentacles, when they're in reverse, that's the same thing as the devil, okay? But I thought you were psychic. All right, so tell me about this. Justice. Yeah, justice. So somebody's getting justice for that. You may be in the process of getting justice for some kind of financial abuse here. Tell me about this justice for financial abuse. Yeah, it's like they want you to be dependent. Like I said, like this is classic. You know what I mean? Like they want you to be dependent on them, and you're getting some kind of justice for this. What is this? Tell me more. Somebody is like I said, they wasn't ready for you. Okay, there's some kind of fear of the unknown. Somebody is having a hard time sleeping here. Somebody can't sleep. Tell me about this. Yeah, because see, they know that you have ascended. Okay, they know that you have ascended out of some things that they have not. And something was really like heartbreaking here about your ascension. They're hurt about your ascension. They're hurt that you ascended. They're hurt about the fact that you've become better than them. They're hurt that you've healed. They're hurt about the fact that you healed. Whoa, what? Is that not the devil? Okay, so tell me more about this. Moving on, ascending. Ha! What did I say? This just came out. Okay, so yeah, you smell it. You know when it's around. You smell it. Okay, you know, and it stinks. Okay, it fucking stinks. So yeah, you see there's a fine line between the devil card and the lover's card. Now, if the lover's cards come out here, I'm going to show you, because the lover's card is very similar than the devil card, but the difference is that these two have chains, and the lover's card don't have chains. And see, people that work for this guy, they don't get no real love in their life. They will never have real love in their life. And let me tell you why they'll never have real love in their life. Because the only love they know is entrapping people, enslaving people, yeah, doing binding rituals. You know, you see those chains? That's the only kind of love that they can get. Love that is manipulated, fake love, false love. The devil doesn't come in the name of hate. The devil comes in the name of love. So what else do you want me to know? Yeah, you ascended all right. And now, you know what? They don't understand that they work for the devil, but the devil works for you. They don't understand that the demons that they work for, those demons work for you. They work for those demons. They work for those demons, but those demons work for you now. Ha! It's the truth. It's the fucking truth. You fucking religious people don't read your fucking good book. And I don't gotta read your fucking good books to know, because it's in me. It's not in you. And that's why you need Jesus. Okay? There's some kind of childlike spirit here. Tell me more about this childlike spirit here, or something about a child. So somebody's doing some kind of, here's the lover's card. Here's the lover's card. So there's some kind of magic being done on a child. Okay, these are the three that came out in a row. There's some kind of devilish work that's being done involving children. You see the lights changing up around me? You don't see that? That's not the sun. That's my son, my inner son. That's not nothing from outside of me. That's everything that has to do with what's inside of me. The lovers also has to do with a choice here as well. So there's somebody who may have to make a choice on something. You know, and sometimes when I get a little fired up, it's because I feel like somebody is in the live that I'm actually trying to repel away from me. Okay. There's an energy that sometimes I feel comes into the live that I don't really want around me. So I'm going to make it uncomfortable. You don't got to like me, but you will respect me. And that's the thing. These people, they think that you're still a child spirit. Okay. They think you're still a child. Okay. They think that you don't know better or something. And you're not no fucking child. You know better. You've already been there. You were born into it. You were born into it. They don't know the depth of it. Okay. You grew up to be the magician. The devil works for you now. Do you not see this? They don't get it. They don't know. They don't understand. Tell me more about this. Yeah, there's something about sacrificing here. Sacrificing this child to the devil. These magicians wanted to sacrifice this child to the devil. What'd I say? Paying. You know, somebody was going to come up. Like, you know, I don't know. How much money did you all invest in this? How much money? How much time? How many years did you invest in this? How much? I want to know. You need to get your money back. Tell me about this, the sacrifice. Yeah, and because there's judgment. Okay, judgment is here. Tell me more about this. Yeah, someone feels stupid. Someone feels stupid because judgment is here now. Yeah, because see, someone feels really small at this time. Someone feels stupid. Somebody feels small because they judged you as being stupid or not knowing any better, and you're very good at acting dumb whenever it's needed. But they're never ready for you to come out with the truth. They're never ready for you to say things how they actually really are. They're never ready for it. They'll never be ready for it. Tell me more about this. Yeah, there's some kind of satisfaction here. Okay, so some also, you know, when these people couldn't sacrifice you, then that's when they try to make your life really difficult, and they get a lot of pleasure out of it because they're sadists. They're sadists who actually really enjoy seeing you in pain. They like to see you in pain. It makes them happy. It satisfies them. It gives them fulfillment in life to see you in pain, because people that work for the devil, yeah, they are sadists, and they don't have no love. And the only enjoyment that they really get out of life is inflicting pain on people. It's a miserable way to live. It's a very miserable way to live. Okay, so we have a loss of confidence here. And somebody's resting. Somebody's, you know, really trying to rest, you know, after a tower of some kind of tower, something that fell down. Tell me more about this. Yeah, somebody's watching. Somebody in the tower is watching. Somebody, they got some kind of karma, or something fell apart. Somebody's watching something, or studying something. What is this that's being studied here? What is this? Yeah, the Holy Grail is being studied. Yeah, something that goes beyond their human mind. It's something that goes way beyond their mental capacity. They don't understand. They're trying to study it and figure it out. What they need to do is look inside themselves. So tell me more about this, the Holy Grail, studying the Holy Grail, holding back because they're not ready for the Holy Grail. This air sign, masculine, is not holding back because he's not ready for the Holy Grail. Yeah, and a decision to move forward. And yeah, somebody, this Virgo doesn't want you to move forward either. This Virgo is like, you know, a fucking loser. And then there's somebody that's like isolated or something like that, or somebody thinks that you're bothered about being isolated. Isolation never bothered you. You actually enjoy isolation. You probably don't really like people like that. You probably like animals more than people, because you know, they don't try to like sacrifice you. They don't try to like, you know, cause problems in your life like people do, you know. So you probably just don't care about being isolated. You probably isolated yourself intentionally on purpose. You probably enjoy being isolated. Isolation doesn't bother you. Isolation never bothered you. You don't need people to like you. Isolation won't bother you ever. Please, yes, isolation. That's where it's at. This world is sick. Sick. All right, so tell me more about this. Yeah, so somebody had the intentions of partnering up with you in some kind of way, just so they could stab you in the back, or they pretended like they wanted some kind of partnership, but they talk a lot of shit behind your back to other women who wish that they were you, actually. And they wonder why you don't mind being isolated. So something was left out in the cold, or this person got left out in the cold. Yeah, and then there's some kind of like payment here. Somebody's trying to get paid for something. Yeah, but that didn't work out. Like they thought that they were playing some kind of collaborated effort, some kind of collaborated game with you. All right, so tell me more about this. Yeah, so you've already had to defend yourself, because before you already seen this coming, before it came, you already knew, before you seen it, before it happened. Okay, so it wasn't hard. Yeah, there's like, there's somebody that also just like, these people, so somebody also, they will defend their boys club. Okay, um and they will you know, they'll defend their boys club before their own children. You know, people that defend their pastors, their church, their cults, their boys clubs over their own children. It's somebody here like that. So somebody had no choice but to move forward to, you know, enlightenment of some sort here. And there's some kind of delays. Yeah, because, you know, like there's delays on some kind of wish fulfillment here, something that you're trying to get. And there's some kind of message that's going to be coming in, some kind of message of love. Well, I mean, God is love, love is God. Like it's that simple. It's that simple. The animals don't have religion. I heard someone say, very true. So There's some kind of traveling or something as well. Oh, okay. So now that you left, now that this person knows that they've been blocked and ghosted, this is so predictable. It's like now they're like wanting to act like, oh, I didn't mean it, or you misread me, or you misunderstood. Oh no, you're just, you're being too much. I don't understand. Like, no, there is no third party. No, I'm not a hoe. No, I really, it really is you. No, like, I really like you like that. Da 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 da. Like, and it's like, it's a little too late. Also, somebody really thinks that believes that they are a psychic, when it's like they get with somebody who's like disrespects them, treats them like shit, some kind of warlock or secret society man with daddy issues, okay, who treats you like shit, all right, has third party situations going on behind your back, and you know about it, and you stay around and you stick around way past the time you're supposed to be there. You're never supposed to be there in the first fucking place if you're psychic, because if you're psychic, that who's your enemy. How'd you not know who your enemy was if you're psychic? So you were living off high hope? Bitch, are you stupid? And how am I from the outside? I can look in and I can see all this. And how did I see it coming? I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. But you didn't see it, though. But you're psychic, right? And I have to talk to you this way. I have to. Because it's the only way you hear it. The only way you hear it is if I talk to you like this. I'm a Scorpio, a rising Scorpio. You have to talk to us, a Scorpio, a certain type of way for them to hear you. I would know. Because your rising is your true inner self. So I'm truly a Scorpio on the inside. And I know. See, daddy issues, this is the daughter card. Daddy issues is the main issue for most of the problems on the planet, for men and women. Because men who have daddy issues, they join things to be accepted, and the things that they join, it hurts women and children. That's far more dangerous than a woman with daddy issues. A woman with daddy issues will get with men and that are going to treat them like shit. Sometimes in that case, they might even lose their life. Men, when they have daddy issues, they join groups that target women and children because they want to be accepted. Okay, we have the Sword of Truth. Your Sword of Truth is very irritating. It irritates demons, all right? It fucks their mind up. They can't handle it. Tell me more about this. Yeah, causing, there's heartbreaks here, a lot of heartbreak over the truth. The truth hurts them. The truth hurts, right? The truth hurts. And they feel like they have to defend themselves against you. But all you're doing is telling the truth. So the lie has to defend itself against the truth. That's what this is. Yeah. Lies are weak, okay? Also, somebody might have like a STD of some sort. This hoe, King of Wands, I told you he was a hoe. He's in reverse. He may also have STDs. Tell me more about this. Yeah, because, third-party situations and stuff like that, It's not natural. It's not natural to have multiple women. There's nothing natural about that. Tell me more about this. Okay, so we have an Emperor. I'm going to put the cards back. I'm going to see what's up with this Emperor. You guys, I have other decks, but I just haven't been using them. Like, I prefer the original. but I might bring them into the mix at some point. So yeah, the Emperor is a father or a boss or an Aries. He's been coming out here a lot lately. Are you ready? Maybe is the question. You know what I mean? And I gotta see the Emperor clearly. I gotta take my glasses off here because I gotta see clearly. See, because they're not ready for you. Because the thing is that any new like person, you're gonna investigate on every level: the 3D level, the 4D level, the 5D level. You're gonna be able to look into their Akashic records. You're gonna see their past life and current life. You're gonna see their future and all that shit. And you're gonna realize that every new person that comes across your path, I don't care if they're a politician, a celebrity, a public figure, I don't give a fuck who they are, who they think they are. Okay, it's like this. I see you. Tell me about this Emperor. This Emperor is angry, but he's upright. Well, I don't know how can that be true? What is this? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so there is an Emperor here, a boss. We have the I don't know, this Knight of Wands might not have meant to come out in reverse. So we have this is how it came out in order. So it's the Emperor, Emperor with passion towards the Empress, as it should be. With the Death card in reverse, which is death is transformation. This is Scorpio as well. You might have Scorpio strong in your chart, Scorpio moon or rising, or you could be a Scorpio yourself. And there's something that like isn't going to die here or something like that. And then we have the wand in his hand. So this Emperor is fantasizing about you a lot or something, or he like, thinks about you during private time or something, something in secret also involving him. But the Emperor and the Empress are both upright. So that's very good. Okay, so tell me about this. Okay, so there may also be this Emperor may also be like a part of this society, secret society, Masons or something, who doesn't actually want to entrap you or anything, actually wants you to have some kind of freedom. That might be hopeful thinking. And if it's not that, which I wouldn't count on, it's like this person actually wants to collaborate with you without binding you or without trapping you or without like trying to get you stuck. You know what I mean? And wants to start something new and doesn't know how to approach you. But this is like a new chapter. So it's like this person may want to try to start something with you or collaborate with you, but not collaborating, but not in a way to like entrap you or to sacrifice you or anything like that. And men who don't make sacrifices for you will sacrifice you. Let me say it one more time. Men who do not make sacrifices for you will sacrifice you in some way, form, or fashion. They will. Okay, so tell me about this right here. Yeah, so there's something about DNA here, or some, because I see the DNA in this card. So something about DNA, or an exchanging of energy, with the putting something out in the cold. Somebody may be like trying to cut out like something about ancestry and bloodline. It's kind of like they're trying to they wish that they could like slice out like that portion of their life or something like that. So tell me about this. Yeah, so there's freedom here though. So there's freedom. Okay. Also, somebody may be like doing something with their diet or frequencies or something to also like build or strengthen their DNA or to get an upgrade. Somebody's getting some kind of upgrade at this time, like a DNA upgrade. And then there's this freedom card. Somebody just refuses to walk away from something. Yeah, they just refuse. Like they I guess they're saying no to happiness. Okay. So somebody has said no to happiness and freedom. And that's just fine. And here's the truth. The Queen of Swords is kind of like whistleblower. Okay. She makes big announcements here. Okay. This is a big personality. Okay. Regardless of your size, this is a big personality, a person with a very big personality. Okay. Regardless of appearance, your energy, your presence, your personality, the essence of who you are is larger than life. Okay. So tell me about this larger than life. Yeah. And this Queen of Swords is fed up. This Queen of Swords is fed up. This is an air sign woman. Okay, hell no, we won't go. Okay. Yeah, hell no, we won't go. That's all we know. So tell me about this. I ain't going back. Also, I heard. So yeah, I ain't going back. There's a King of Pentacles, financial abuser. Tell me about this financial abuser. Could be someone in your family. Somebody's having inner conflict about some kind of opportunity here of some sort. What is this conflict about? An opportunity. So there's this King of Cups, a water sign. Yeah, this water sign made fun of you for many years for your spirituality. And you put up with this person making fun of you, laughing at you, discrediting you, disregarding you and your spiritual practices. They made fun of it for years. Okay. But, you know, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say nothing else. They know. They know that I know. And they know that I'm psychic. So they were also a pawn used for the devil without them intentionally doing it. Okay. They were actually an enemy the entire time, making fun of your spirituality, making fun of your practices, trying to steer you away from it because they thought it was silly. When that's exactly where you needed to go. That's exactly what you needed to do for yourself. That's exactly what you needed to do so that you could see them. That's where you needed to go so you could see through them. And they refused to go on this journey with you. And all they did was try to steer you away from it. Because maybe subconsciously they didn't want you to get to this point where you can see through every motherfucker. Yeah, justice here. Because I'm telling you, that like 95% of these people, they do not know what they do. Okay. They do not know what they are doing. And they all collaborate together to take you away from your true inner authentic self and your purpose and what you're supposed to do here. And whether you realized it or not, you have saved so many lives. That's no mistake. Yeah, so somebody's like in disbelief over something, and they really have their guard up and refuse. There's a refusal on something. Yeah, holding back. And somebody's like trying to say, well, you don't get you. I'm not going to give you nothing then. I'm not going to do anything for you. I'm not going to give you anything, you know. Well, then like, fuck you. Like, you don't get none of my money then. Okay. No one cares. Like, who do these people think they are? You know what I mean? Really? I enjoy this game. That's what they don't understand is that I enjoy this game. It doesn't bother me one bit. I just think that you're stupid, and I'm not going to hold back letting you know that I think you're fucking stupid. What's this? They do not. Stupid doesn't know what stupid needs to know. They don't know what they need to know. Yeah, so this is the earth angel here. This is an earth angel here. Yeah, and no, there's no humbling tactics that you can do on an earth angel. Because the earth angel knows the condition of humanity, and you're not going to fake the funk with them. This earth angel will stay single for 20 years. This earth angel will stay celibate for 20 years. Not a problem. So yeah, there's somebody who's very independent, a very independent mind. This earth angel here is very independent with a very independent mind. They want you to be broken and hurt, and you're not. You're not. You're just passionate. You're not broken. You're not hurt. You're just passionate. There's a difference. Also, somebody might be saying that you're immature based off the fact that you look younger than you are, something like that. That's because they only are seeing through carnal eyes. They have carnal eyes. They're carnal. Okay. All they see is 3D. And I see 33 right now. All they are is 3D. 33. They only have 33 degrees, which means that you're only 3D. And they only see things through 3D eyes. They don't see things through earth angels' eyes. Okay. Tell me more about this. Yeah, tell me about this earth angel. Yeah, so there's some kind of business man or some kind of entrepreneur here that wants to rush in and say something or do something. Who's this that wants to rush in and say something and do something? Who's this? Yeah, he wants to rush in, but he's being held back. No, don't speak to me. No, don't speak to me. You have nothing to say to me. No, we won't be building anything. Yeah, justice and judgment. Justice and judgment. See? And you don't got to know all the details. Studying something, you don't got to know all the details. You've seen this so many times, you already know. Yeah, holding back resources. Yeah, because you are the source. You are the source, and you're holding back, resources. And then this person's saying, but I'm not going to give you this little chump change. I don't give a fuck about your chump change. And then there's some kind of secret here. Something about, this secret society that's not going to get paid here. They're not going to get paid. Nobody's going to get paid here. Not for what they think they're going to get paid for. You're not going to get paid for this. I'm also getting something about somebody paid for something to be done, like a practitioner to do something to somebody. And the client is mad because like it hasn't gone through. And so now this practitioner has gotten upset with the client and the way that they shit talking the practitioner. So now the practitioner has turned on them and is doing, baneful magic on them. These dark practitioners, I tell you, I am entertained. I am very entertained. There's no doubt about that. I love it, because I'm on the outside looking in and I just love what I see. They fuck each other constantly. You understand? They fuck each other over, their clients and all the time, constantly. They fuck each other over in the group. And if you're an outsider, you really think they're not going to fuck you over? You little infant spirit. Tell me about this. Yeah, because something won't be successful here with this magician, I tell you. Yeah, karma. They're going to have to balance that shit out. Yeah. To left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Yeah, they're not going to get their wish fulfillment. Yeah, and then we have the star card at the bottom of the deck. All right. That was a good reading. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here with me. I hope you all stay safe, and I'll be back.